minni, right? Sorry, let me go through it properly. 17 in verse number 23. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وقال ربك ألا تعبدوا إلا إياه وبالوالدين إحسانا إما يبلغن عندك الكبر أحدهما أو كلاهما فلا تقل لهما أف ولا تنهرهما وقل لهما قولا كريما. Right? And your Lord has decreed that you worship none but Him, and that you be dutiful to your parents. If one of them or both of them attain old age in your life, say not to them this word "oof" is a word of disrespect, right? Nor shout at them, but address them in terms of honor. All of us have said something in terms of raising our voice against our parents, and this is about, I'm talking about just the parents. And what about Allah? Right? Complaining about many things, right? What is the thing that we should be most grateful to Allah for, you and I?
Being Muslim.
Being Muslim, right? And that is the biggest blessing, right? Brothers, as we discussed many times in this class, right? This is our passport to Jannah. No passport, 100%, you can cry all you want, there's no entry into Jannah. We just need the visa. The visa to enter Jannah will be
Islam.
Islam is the passport, right?
Our parents.
What? No, it's not.
My bad.
Quran.
No. The passport is here, but the passport is not enough to enter Jannah. Without the visa stamped on it, you and I cannot enter Jannah. What is this visa? It doesn't matter whether you and I are praying 5 times a day. It doesn't matter whether you and I are fasting, we're helping the poor. But without this visa,
is it Allah's mercy?
Sorry?
Allah's mercy and permission to enter.
Yes, Allah's mercy, isn't it true? No mercy, no entry. So it's just not enough for the passport, isn't it true? You need a visa. And this is very important to understand, right? Now, Allah's given us Islam, or it's the biggest blessing that all of us have. Alhamdulillah. We have been chosen. We are actually the chosen ones by Allah, right? To have this ability to enter Jannah. We just need His mercy. How to get His mercy? Well, try to obey Him and obtain His love, etc., 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 right? What are the things that we should be, Allah's blessings to you and I?
Eyesight, hands, arm.
Yeah, so His ability. So, but because many of us, right, we only thank Allah if, I passed my exam, alhamdulillah, right? Oh, I have a new car, alhamdulillah. Oh, I got a new job, alhamdulillah. I got a raise, right? But these basic things that Allah has given us, what is the purpose of this, brothers? What is the purpose of this eyes, ears, and all this? What should be the purpose? I should put correctly. It is to seek His guidance, isn't it true? Right? That you and I, we know and we should know that we are in this world only for a very, 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 very short time. If you read many verses of the Quran, right, on the day of judgment, right, they will ask each other, how long were we on the earth? Or is it a day? Is it half a day? SubhanAllah. You and I know, right? We were just discussing not too long ago. Oh, remember the month of Rajab is here, right? Month of Rajab is the month of sowing the seeds, right? Sha'ban is a month of irrigation, and this month of Ramadan is supposed to be the month of harvesting of the goods that we have sown, the seeds, right? And that was not long ago, isn't it true? And then Sha'ban came, right? Sha'ban came, and we were reminding each other, oh, this month is good to fast, and all this. Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam always fast in the month of Sha'ban and all this, right? It's a month of irrigation, as we said just now, right? And then Ramadan came. Oh, subhanAllah, Ramadan came, alhamdulillah, we make thank Allah. And now, subhanAllah, it's half over, right? That's why on the day of judgment, a lot of people will regret that they have not done enough. And they thought that they have lived in this world only for 1 or 2 days. Nuh alayhi salam was lived in this world for how long?
1,000 years.
950 years.
950 years, right? 950 years.
Is it 950 where that's when he done dawah?
No, 950 years he lived in this way. I think it's in the Quran, if I'm not mistaken, right? In one of the verses, right? How did he describe his life in this world? And he said in hadith, inshallah, it's authentic, right? It is as if, what? Anybody knows?
As if I went through a door. I just passed from a door to another.
Yes, as if I entered the door, right? Enter and exit from another door, and that's it. 950 years, brothers. You and our lives is much, 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 much shorter, right? And some of us might die tomorrow. We do not know, right? So this is something in which Allah give us all this. Don't waste it. The eyes, the ears. We need to constantly seek guidance, right? Not guidance through Netflix, not guidance through the games, right? But proper guidance, right? Allah has given us, alhamdulillah, the Quran, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and all this in order for us to get a proper guidance. Okay. What other things did Allah give us as a blessing? Sorry.
Some people, Allah has granted them family and a Muslim family.
Right. Okay. So some people are given this ability to have this. Well, it may be a disadvantage, advantage. Depends on the family, isn't it true? Right. That the family to help them to worship Allah and all this. Alhamdulillah, we make dua to all of families that are like that, and even those who are reverts and all this. May Allah Subhanahu wa Taala allow you to have your own family and your own companionship, right? To remind you about the purpose of life. That's the most important thing, right? Other things?
The Sunnah.
Quran is guidance.
Yes, we discussed just now about Allah's guidance. Allah gave us Quran, right? The most amazing book in which we have to, inshallah, especially in this month where the Quran was revealed, right? You need to study and we need to understand it, inshallah, right? And of course, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the best prophet for you and I to try and emulate and follow, inshallah. Not to just celebrate the birthday only, right? But to emulate each and every step that he took, inshallah, right? Other things in which you have forgotten, very important.
Brother, he gave us free will.
Yes.
And that's very important. We have the will to obtain taqwa if we desire.
Yes. So in the sense that it is not enforced upon us, right? You must do this. We're given a free will, alhamdulillah, right? And then we need to make sure we use this free will properly, right? But at the same time, alhamdulillah, Allah also gave us all His amazing qualities in terms of His names, isn't it true? His ability to forgive us and all this, right? Because He knows that we will make mistakes, okay? What are the things that Allah gave us as a blessing? Which one of them which you actually forgot?
Listening to you.
Alhamdulillah. I think there's a bit lower down the list.
Oh, no.
Other things? Brothers, are we dead yet?
No, he's given us life.
Oh.
Yes, you are given time. As long as the soul is not at the throat, isn't it true? Alhamdulillah, we say we need to repent to Allah, right? You need to do good deeds. We are given a time. How many times that we read in the Quran, right, about those people in the hereafter, right? They would always be asking Allah, if only we have time to come back to the world, if only we have time to be back, we will do good righteous deeds, right? But Allah is our creator. He said no. Why did Allah say no?
He's given them enough time.
Yes, but also again, Allah knows the future, right? If Allah were to allow us to come back in this world, would we be the same as we were before?
Yes.
Yes. Most, if not all of us, will still be the same.
What's that? Would it not be more different if we knew if we see the hellfire and then?
Well, look at this way, right? Look at it this way, right? But this is where the faith comes in. You need to have faith, and that's why Allah give us the Quran, and in order to describe to us about hellfire without us looking at it, right? And this all comes from Allah, right? But look at it this way, right? and the brothers who followed me in the tafsir class would know, right, about the children of Israel. Did they see many miracles from Allah?
A lot.
A lot.
No, they did through Prophet Musa.
Yeah, they did a lot.
Mm.
No, the brother said yes, they saw a lot, right? But were they continuously ungrateful to Allah?
Yeah, arrogant and disobedient.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we the same? We are quite similar, isn't it true? Right?
Can't be as disobedient as them, though, can we?
You'll be surprised, right? Right? You'll be surprised, right? I hope so. Inshallah, the people in front of me and myself, inshallah. Hopefully that we that's why we have these classes, in order to really reflect on ourselves, right? Okay, I'm not judging your prayers, of course, right? Not judging, right? And as I've said before, I think what said is the classes and all this, right? That people who understood Arabic language, the Arabs in the Middle East and all this, right? I mean, of all the people that understood the deen, they should understand the deen better because the Quran was in their language, isn't it true?
Mm.
That's a big but, right? But when the dunya comes in and Allah misguides people, right? That's it, right? They do not understand the truth and the falsehood, right? Sorry, who was that?
Say, is the Quran language, like the Arabic that's in the Quran, the main root of the whole Arabic language?
Sorry, one more time, your question?
The Arabic of, the Quranic Arabic, right?
Yes.
Sometimes it differs from the normal language Arabic, but is the Quranic Arabic, they say that is the root, basically the...
Yeah, that is the purest one, right? Yeah, nothing can be pure than that. The Arabic that you hear sometimes, especially in like Algeria, in Morocco, they're all very diluted with the French and all this, right? A bit different, but this is the pure one. It's like your Shakespearean English and your own language and the Queen's English is a bit different, isn't it true, right? But so this is a pure one. So by right, the most, I mean, I'm talking about logically, but it's never but logic in Islam, right? Logically, these people who understood the Arabic language would be the one who's more submissive, isn't it true? Right? But at this stage, subhanallah, brothers, right? You and I know Allah gave a lot of his blessings to the Muslim countries, right? Oil, right? Wealth, many things. But are the wealth used properly? Are they used according to what is supposed to be used in submission to Allah? No, right? In fact, I mean, friends of mine or students of mine who has been working there and all this, right? Right at the foot or near about 1 hour from Mecca, where the Kaaba is, right, in Jeddah, right? There's a lot of coming up, right? The discotheques, right? Shisha corners and all this, right? Exactly like any Western city, right? But the thing I'm trying to say, right? It doesn't matter, right, regarding whether we know Arabic or not, right? The most important thing, Allah guides whomever He wills. It is such a shame, alhamdulillah, right? Where we have reverse brothers, may Allah guide all of you here, right? In front of me, right? That you understand Islam much more than even the Arabs themselves, right? Alhamdulillah is because Allah put in our hearts the ability to understand the deen, right? It's not just about money. It's not just about knowing the language, right? It's about ability to submit completely to Allah. And submission itself, to be grateful to Allah it all comes from Allah. Okay? Then, of course, other blessings include your provisions. You and I, alhamdulillah, we have a house to live. Brothers, at about 8:40 or 45 iftar, all of us, you and me, we have food to eat, isn't it true? Alhamdulillah. Some people, they don't have even food to eat. Allah gives us these provisions for you and I, right? To rest, to eat, right? And then to pray, inshallah, tomorrow, eat again for sahur, and then we fast again. Some people don't have this luxury.
SubhanAllah, Ustad, it went so quick, half of Ramadan.
It is, so right? Quick. And of course, brothers, the ability for you and I to meet Ramadan itself is a blessing, isn't it true? Because at the end of Ramadan, inshallah, which is going to be topic of next week, right? We have to achieve a certain kind of goal that was supposed to be achieved in Ramadan, in which many people cannot achieve this because for whatever reasons, the Ramadan has been diluted with their own desires, right? That at the end of Ramadan, what is the main purpose? It is to seek forgiveness, isn't it true? That inshallah will be forgiven, and because of this Ramadan, we can enter Jannah with Allah's will. And this is something, the goal in which we have to try and achieve, right? That is why, brothers, if we, after Ramadan, if we are still the same as before Ramadan, in terms of our submission to Allah, then we have to question whether the whole Ramadan was a waste of time, isn't it true? Right? But if we are a little bit, right, higher in terms of our iman and taqwa, of course, it will never be the same as Ramadan. Of course, it will go down, but at the same time, you know what to do when it goes down, right? Inshallah. And this itself is a blessing that Allah has given us, you and I, to meet Ramadan, isn't it true? In which one night, next week, or next 2 weeks, one night is better than 1,000 months, isn't it true? Called Laylatul Qadr, which we're going to talk about tomorrow, inshallah. Okay? And other blessings, of course, include multiplication of good deeds. When we do a good deed, what is the reward?
10.
At least 10 to 700 times, isn't it true? In
Yeah,
hadith?
100 times that.
Except for fasting, because fasting, the reward is from Allah. So if you and I, inshallah, we do fasting, and because of this fasting in this Ramadan, in this lockdown, in this COVID-19, and because of this, we are still submitting to Allah. We never give up on Allah. We are always grateful to Allah, right? Perhaps, inshallah, this Ramadan is our best Ramadan, which because of this Ramadan, we will enter Jannah, not just Jannah, Firdaus, because of this Ramadan, right? And this is something to look forward to, right? So the fasting that we do, the reward is from Allah. It's not multiplied by any deeds, and this is Allah's mercy. So all these blessings, right? Can we count Allah's blessings? No. Where did Allah say this?
That if you have a full sea, if you bring a sea, if you bring sea full of water, like the actual sea, and if you bring 7 of those the same, you wouldn't be able to count.
But that's about knowledge, right?
Oh, that's about none.
I'm talking about blessings, right? That Allah gave us whatever things that we want, and if you were to count the blessings of Allah, we can never count them, right? وَآتَاكُم مِّن كُلِّ مَا سَأَلْتُمُوهُ وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَظَلُومٌ كَفَارٌ. Which surah is this? Turn to surah number 14, in verse number 34. Right? He gave you all that you asked for. Isn't it true? He gave us more than what we asked for. Subhanallah. Right? And Allah said, if you could count the blessings of Allah, never will you be able to count them, right? The things that we discussed just now about Islam, about time, about provisions, about us, it's just part of it. We can't even count the rest. The fact that you are breathing air, the fact that, alhamdulillah, many, many things, right? The trees are there to give us oxygen, right? The water to drink and all this, right? The sand, right? Everything. There's so many blessings from Allah that we cannot count, right? But Allah did say, right? Man is indeed an extreme wrongdoer, a disbeliever, right? Because of our ungratefulness to all these blessings, right? Now, so Allah, so this is very important, right? Just now we were discussing, Allah gave all these blessings, right? Which we cannot count, but we are ungrateful. This is a simple statement from Allah, right? Now, so let's turn to surah number 14, verse number 7. In the meaning, right? And remember when your Lord proclaimed, if you are grateful, I will surely increase you in favor. But if you deny, indeed my punishment is severe, right? So Allah promised us this, right? If you are grateful to Allah, then He increase His blessings, right? But if we are ungrateful to him, then the punishment is severe. If you are thankless, the punishment is indeed severe. Right? We saw from the previous nations, right? The punishments of people of Ad. The Ad people, which prophet belonged to them?
Was it? Yeah, no, it was
Hud.
Hud alayhi salam.
Hud alayhi salam, is it true? Right. What was their punishment in the end?
Was it lightning?
Sorry?